What's up, gamers? Welcome back to some more regularly scheduled Dead by Daylight content, where today we are playing another one of your build suggestions. This time it comes from Kawitos in my Discord server under the Build Suggestions channel, which you can also join to see if you want to have a build suggested here. And before we get into the video, I haven't mentioned this a whole lot because I'm really bad at self-promoting all the time, but I do have a Twitch channel that you can follow me at, and also a Twitter and a Blue Sky if you have a preferred social media to see what I'm up to. I mostly just kind of post my own thoughts really over on those platforms in general. And also in the meantime, I do want to warn you all that I am going to be changing my username, profile picture, a whole bunch of things on this channel, specifically because I don't think I can continue being a shiny Sylveon on this channel for much longer, because I'm worried that if this gets too big, I might run into sponsorship issues because of my naming scheme, and also run into copyright issues with Nintendo. So the new username will be Shiny Cat May. This will be the profile picture. This is my reference sheet in case you're wondering how this character looks, and that is all the announcements that I want to make at the start before we actually get into talking about the build, where the whole entire idea behind the build is get as many stacks as physically possible. Starting off with Forever Entwined. Whenever a survivor takes damage, we gain a token up to 8, and for each token we pick up, drop, and hook survivors 4% faster, up to a maximum of 32%. Then we have Save the Best for Last, where every time that we hit a survivor that is not the obsession, we gain a stack up to a maximum of 8. Each one grants a 4% decreased successful basic attack cooldown, up to a maximum of 32%, and then every time we hit, I think I already said that, every time we hit the obsession though, we lose 2 tokens. Then we have Undone, where whenever a survivor misses a healing or repairing skill check, we gain 3 tokens up to a maximum of 30. So whenever we perform the damage action on a generator, if we have any tokens, we consume them, and for each token that we consume, the generator loses 1% total progress and then becomes blocked for 1 second, and then the perk goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. And finally, we have Huntress' Lullaby, where survivors receive a 6% regression penalty when missing a skill check while healing or repairing. Once we hook a survivor, we gain a token. The more tokens that we have, the tougher the skill checks get to hit, and then at the 5th token mark, the skill check does not have any auditory warning for the survivors, making it more likely for them to miss the skill check. For add-ons, we're running the Order add-on, which decreases our static blast cooldown by 3 seconds, makes it so that broken pallets appear where pallets used to be, and a new pallet is generated every 20 seconds, and we can see the auras of illusionary pallets. And we're also running Calm Class 2, which increases our terror radius by 6 meters while static blast is ready, but then decreases it by 6 meters while it's on cooldown. Then survivors will constantly hear a distant illusory terror radius to make it a little bit harder to hear ourselves. And of course the blood point offering, I mean, I only have this one for now. I'll be putting more blood points on in the next couple of games, but hopefully we'll go ahead and get ourselves some good stacks for these games. Okay, sorry about that. We're on the Fractured Cowshed? Yeah, Fractured Cowshed. Where we will be conducting our experiments of how many stacks can we get. Let's see if we can find anyone here. And I do find someone there. I'm trying to avoid the shock effect. It's pretty... Oh, I didn't even hit her there, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't, because I would've... Whoa! What the hell? What a great spin, actually. Swimming pretty good. Got that hit, though, and I should be able to get this now. A good start, because now I can chase this person around a little bit, too. There we are. Tag her there. 1, 2. It's been a while since I've played. That is one thing that kind of annoys me about Doctor, is that you can still tag her there. But that's like one thing that really annoys me about Doctor, is that you can still vault through shit even after the... Oh, I got stuck on things there. That's fine. Getting that pallet out of the way is pretty good for me all the same. Hit that. I'm gonna go for this person on this generator real quick. Take a hit there. Unfortunately, we don't get to keep our stacks of, well, you know, our stacks of stacks. Hit this. Get anybody else in our range again. And Laura's all the way back there, and we reset any of her madness progress, so... Oh, wait, that's Dwight back there, too. That's really good for me. Hold on. This is gonna be our first down. Very nice. Not terribly great because, you know, it's on the obsession, but if we were to get anybody with the pickup, like the first hook, the obsession's not a bad one to get. The first hook goes down. Unfortunately, we do lose that because they spawn literally on top of my G-dang totem there. Let's shock him here. Perfect. We should be able to catch this now because we are 115. Another hit for ourselves. It is 2 people from TTVs. I have not played Doctor in a long time, so I'm surprised I'm getting TTV lobbies. Hit everyone there. And keep working our way around the corner here. But this is the injured Yoon Jin that we got earlier. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a whole lot more stacks from our game in general, but that's okay. Hit her there. Catch her there. One more time. Okay, so she can't drop it now. Be able to hit this. There we are. And that should keep me in range, maybe. Oh, never mind. I whiffed it just barely. Flick my aim around. There we go. Get her just in time. So, 2 downs for ourselves. And we have stacks of Forever Entwined, so I'm okay to pick this up. Unfortunately, we are kind of far behind, but that's also just because we're not going to be able to get any of our other abilities really figured out here, unfortunately. That's okay. Let's go near main here, and then shock again. Hello, Dwight. Good to see you there, bud. Another stack of our ability, or our Forever Entwined. That does feel pretty good. We shouldn't have anything else here. Does he have Dead Hard? Hit me with it. Alright. I was expecting it. I see you there, too. You think I'm fucking blind, don't you? I might wear glasses, but I ain't blind. Alright, pick up. We have Forever Entwined, so she's not going to be able to get that in time. Your timing's terrible. Sorry. You just missed the timing, honestly. That's all it was. Alright, let's get out of here. I saw that illusory doctor over there, so that means that someone's coming across here. Get this person. So let's just re-pressure again. Shock him. There's the Jonah. Very good for me. Because now this gives me the room with which to do this. Everyone's in Madness 3, though, so that is something we can leverage to our advantage here. So now it's going to be impossible for them to use medkits or anything of the like. Because they have to snap out of their madness. She knows that that's not there anymore, but I hadn't downed her before, so no possible way for her to have, you know, the likes of, what's it called? No possible way to have her dead art or anything. Also, check this out. See? When I found out from watching another streamer that, if you Alt-Tab... Okay, nobody nearby. That's good for me. But if you Alt-Tab while you, or when you hook a survivor, you actually cut the scream sound off entirely. Also, Dwight keeps missing his skill checks over here, which is really good for me. Because, hey, what up, ladies? Okay, well, that means that Yoon Jin's going down. And down she goes for another hook for ourselves. You know, despite the early game, I'd say that we've actually been stacking this up quite nicely. Nice. I'm actually going to kill him. I'm going to drop you on the ground, and I can do that faster because of our perk. Pick you up faster. And the Lara gets picked off the hook, which is good. And then this means that we can also kill the Dwight now. It's exactly what I have been hoping to do. We get to keep at least 2 stacks of Save the Best for last, so that's good, at least. And we know exactly where these 2 folks are. She's going to vault it? No, she's not. Oh, good play, good play, good play. We have to kind of keep that person slugged over there, because I don't really have a whole lot of options otherwise. And we'll go ahead and get this. Yeah, actually, she might have Decisive Strike, come to think of it. Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. I guess she just didn't want to get hit by a shock or something. Either way. Second hook for her. This person gets picked up over here. I didn't have any hooks in this corner, so I wasn't... Oh, hey. We missed a skill check. That's another stack. That's another stack thanks to our power here. Or our ability. Know that the Yoon Jin's around here. Oh, she's on this side. Scratch marks were a little deceiving. Do I really need a slug for this? Not really, but... Oh, wait, Window's on that side. Got her, so she can't do that. Ooh, wait, she's trapped. Hold on. I can probably do the doctor thing. No, I can't quite do it. That's unlucky for me. Let's keep running it. She's gonna get the unhook now. I kind of let her have it. Wait, maybe. Yeah, we at least get this hit. And down. And we can go back for her as well. Just wrap up this game a little bit faster now. I want her to touch the person, but she's not gonna do it. Okay. We'll be fine here. And one more shock here, we'll be good. Actually, let's kick this going this way. And then go pick up our prey. Because I think it might just be best to do this at this point. She vaulted into into shack there. So we'll take that. In shack? Yes, she is. She didn't go for the pallet though. So we didn't quite get the Dr. Tech, as they call it. Now we got it. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we got it. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. Because that's why you don't break the shallot, as it were, the shack pallet with the doctor, is because you can actually do that to people where you can block them in on the pallet and vault the window midway through the animation. So that's a good little start for us. A little bit off the back of like some toxic slugging at the end of the day, but I think that it was a well-deserved pair of slugs to eventually get our kill out here, and we'll go ahead and take you into the next game. The Underground Complex, but I find it quite simple in the fact that I fucking hate this map. I have like, I don't know why, but whenever I see this map, no matter what killer I'm playing, but especially because I played Deathslinger a lot, I don't like it. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like this map at all. But we at least find a couple of people early here. I'm going upstairs. I think upstairs is going to be easier for me to deal with, so I'm going to go up here and find this person. They are just kind of running in a straight line, though. Oh, hey. Very nice. And we get stacks of Undone. We had a little bit of that last game, but not quite so much now. Okay. That's fine. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that one. Oh, she kind of ran further. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Can't drop that one yet, girly. Not allowing you to. Ah, that's unlucky. Well, we get double tap for that, but that's alright. And now we go back over here. I really want to defend my totem over here if I can. Yeah, there's someone over on this gen, which is kind of close to my totem, which I am a little... Oh, hey. Never mind. I don't even need to worry about it. I can just commit to this chase now. That is a decent start, I'd say, out of all the starts that I could have to this game. You know, compare that to last game on the fractured Cowshed, where we were, you know, kind of just forced to slug. Also, before I forget as well, because I know a lot of people tend to skip over the intro and stuff. I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to kick this with Undone. But in the intro, I mentioned how I'm taking under a new name change for the channel because I know that, well, because I specifically know that we're going to run into this issue where, you know, copyright's going to become a problem, sponsorships might become a problem, all that sort of stuff going into the future when I'm literally naming myself after a copyrighted character. Now, I know there have been instances of people who play Pokemon. I know that there's like obvious examples of all that in the not even the Dead by Daylight community, but just in like video gaming communities in general. And the fact of the matter, the real simple fact of the matter is none of them are named like literally the Pokemon, you know? Also, this is a really dangerous palette to be playing against a doctor like that, so I'm glad that we're getting hits on those. What I'm not glad about are hook spawns. What? Who's chasing me? Hello? Who is this? Who is this diva? I demand to know. Alright, everyone stop healing real quick. Very nice. Okay, so that's the Twitch streamer back there, but I'm not going to bother with her because I don't want to be bothered with the likes of my save the best for last stacks. I should go for... I don't even know where Portal Room is here. I'll be honest with you completely. Ooh, the pre-drops. I haven't pre-dropped this one. Oh, there isn't a pallet there. No pallet here either. Oh, wait, no, this is the one that we did not break. Because the lady went through it. That's right. So let's take a hit there. Get another bit of shock therapy out sooner rather than later. I really don't want to hit this person. Excuse me. Coming through. Thank you. Alright, cool. I have to hit her. I had to take the free hit, unfortunately. Lose my stacks, but that's okay. Hit this again. Boom. Shock everyone in the area. Hit again. 1, 2, hit one more. 1. She's gonna get it there. Fine by me. She's fully stacked though, so I might be okay with breaking this and then going back and hitting this again. Ah, unlucky. Unlucky that we also haven't gotten any value out of our perk yet, or Huntresses. Oh, there's someone on it. Oh, there was. Oh, shit. Okay, they ran around that way. Good news is that we are getting rid of a lot of our totems. The bad news is there's like 17 people with sprint burst this game. I think it's like everyone. Feels like everyone at least. I know it's at least the Aurella and the Nancy. Pop. Thank you. Thank you for the free stacks, madam. Anyway, I'm not even gonna bother chasing her any further. It's gonna just be a waste of time. It's better for me to get value out of, thank you? I think? I'm not sure what that was. Either way. Just trying to take a hit, I guess? I don't know. Whatever the case. Kick this again. And then go back for our totem here, just in case. Yeah, nobody on it. We're good. We're in a good spot, then. Hit everyone here with our static blast. Now, pretty much everyone is tier 3 madness, which means they cannot use items. They can still use obstacles, but they cannot use items. Also, look at all those pallets that I've already broken, or that I have created illusory pallets for. This person, for sure, has windows. Like, no, not a doubt in my mind. Holy smokes. Never mind. Get baited. Get baited by an illusory window. Or illusory pallet. Let's take you out here. Get another stack of our Huntresses going. Hit this. And then more stacks on stacks on stacks. There we are. And then we can also hit with Static Blast again, which we will. Take a hit there, while she's screaming. Which is exactly what we want. Take a smack. I'm gonna take a trade, actually. I do not mind that. Nice. And that'll be all 5 stacks of our Huntress's Lullaby now, which they have to go find, if they can. Nobody on it, we're good. Again. We just go back for this generator in the corner. And now... the chaos of the build can't continue, but not only that, we actually get our first kill off of this person here. So, not bad at all, actually. You know, initially, I always feel like my doctor games just don't pan out the best all the time. But when they do well... oh boy, do they do well. And again, nobody on our... nobody's on our totem here. And she's snapping out of it. Holding down her M1. Means... oh, she does have that pallet there, but I can get a hit here at least. Doesn't even matter, though. She doesn't pre-drop either. So that might be good for me. Here. And now, with all of the skill checks being silent, we're fine with breaking this out. She's gonna go for the window here. I don't want to chase in this room, ever, so I'm gonna leave. And then we're gonna go back here. I saw her on the totem. Ooh, if I can get there in time. Oh, I heard you on it. I know I did. And I was right. Oh no, I'm getting stuck by the obstacle. She has Object of Obsession, by the way. Just noticed that. I should get this now. Whoa! What the fuck? How did I get spun? What? How did she spin that fast? I thought she was spinning into the pallet there. Oh my goodness. Windows gamer. Here we go. I don't think I make that, actually. I don't. That's unfortunate. You gonna keep playing it, though? Yeah. Oh, wait, she got the vault. Never mind. I love it. I love that concept about Doctor. The fact that you can tag a survivor with your power, but they can still buffer the vault. What a concept. I mean, I know that there's, like, bugginess that will go into getting that hitbox correct and everything, but at any rate. Hit this here. One. Maybe one more go around. And flip back. Nah, she's just gonna get this forever and then drop it at the right time. Pick it. Fine by me. Now where's our next pallet? Take me to it. Yeah, take me to the next pallet, madam. Where is it? I'm surprised that these people have actually been hitting these skill checks this consistently so far. Because it's quite insane to me. They got a heal off, and I've still, even with all stacks of Huntresses, they've been getting them all done. So let's walk here. Where? I didn't see that one, actually. I did not see where that person is. Let's kick this. Keep moving our way around. I think over here, I saw that crow just settle down. Yeah, there she is. Little Miss Sprint Burst. Take another hit. Very nice. And I think most of the pallets on the map are gone. Aside from this one, I guess. Oh, she thinks that one's a pallet. Uh-oh, Nancy. Nancy Wheeler. However you deal her. Up she goes. And onto the hook. Again, like, no value from Huntress's Lullaby so far. We'll hit this in a second. And they're not even healing, actually. They're often... Oh, wait, I hear you going back for the unhook, though. I'm just gonna stop that from happening entirely. Take a smack. And keep on running. And one pallet's still in here. This one, but... Oh, she's not even playing the pallet. Hold on. She's playing the walk into my face technique. Yeah, let's go back over here. See if we can catch this person as she's going for the unhook. I think I see that hook moving from it. Oh, apparently not. Apparently I would be wrong. Oh, wait. No, there she is. I would be wrong on that, but Object Obsession does give her location away to me, so we can actually just close this game out. Quick as we want to, really. I can't really play this palette too well, actually. I have to have her drop it. Oh, wait. Wait, we might get this. Hold on. Yeah, we do. Nice. Well, GG's, gamer. Very well played. The Arella actually gave me, like, a really good run for my money that whole game, but unfortunately, not going to be able to stick around in the match for too much longer as we go ahead and take you into our next game. I forgot to unmute my mic last game. It was a good game, though. I played it on RPD and kicked ass, and now we are here to play against the 4-man Yunjin squad on Midwich, which is actually arguably one of Doctor's best maps. I'm going to assume that if I stand right here, I'm going to hit everyone. And I am correct in that assumption. Is that someone in fucking basement? What the hell? Hold on a second. What's going on down here? What the hell is going on down here, madam? 2 stacks of Stabiffle to start. We'll break this god pallet right away. Yes, ma'am. Do not mind if I Scooby-Doo. We'll see if I can get this person just by holding W at her a little bit. We also did spend some blood points, and I did manage to get the likes of... I did manage to get the likes of some of that level 3 Calm. I don't know why she didn't try to run after I shocked her there, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll take whatever we can get at the end of this. Either way, level 3 Calm in our pocket. Hex Huntress's Lullaby now made aware by this team. We can go ahead and shock again. Shock everyone around here. And there we go. And that will get a little bit of Undone value out of this. Oh yes, our stacks are indeed stacking now. I think that person might go for the unhook over here on our right. So let's just trace that real quick. Follow that. And keep on running our way down here. I kind of want to smack that person because it is not our obsession. Not a pallet I really want to play on, actually. Alright, that's fine, though. If she drops it like that, then I am okay with taking it there. Goes to the doorway, and right in front of us now. We're gonna lose some stacks here for this, but we'll gain some back, so it's totally okay by me. And now we have our tier 3, or static blast up again. Is she gonna pre-drop it? Hell yeah, she is. Thank you, actually. Getting all of the good pallets out of the way. Another stack missed, thank you to Huntress's Lullaby. Let's go over here too, see if anybody's on our totem. Nobody on our totem, and we missed another skill check. Look at that value. Look at all that value we're getting out of our build so far. That feels pretty damn good, I'd say. No sprint burst on that. And also, a good hit. An easy one. Oh, wait. She had Dramaturgy, and I downed her in one hit. Very nice. That is very fortunate for me, actually. Out of all the things. Here you go. You get another hook. And we get to kick this with Undone. Look at that, Undone value. 6 whole stacks. That's more Undone value than anybody's seen in a very long time. So we can actually keep that regressed a little bit because we have our extremely shitty Pop Goes the Weasel. It's basically what that perk is. Anyway. Shock up here reveals a survivor on a gen that's very nearly done. Nice! What we wanted. Oh, I don't quite get that. That's unlucky. Don't you dare. Okay, I'm gonna kick it. Kick it! Keep that regressed. I felt like there was someone else who was screaming in my ear back here. Oh wait, we might actually... No, they got my totem. My totem! That's unlucky. But, not to worry. We'll get it down here. There's no pallet out here. Not on this side. It's on the other side if you're looking for that exit. But this one, Georgie Wargie, is on the Flory Worry. And away they go. Up onto the hook. Another static blast to ourselves. Hopefully to assist in some missing of skill checks. Doesn't quite seem like we'll be so lucky. Gonna kick this again. Prevent this gen from being worked on. And the Yunjin on the hook gives up. Awesome. I don't think that she was part of the squad, if I'm reading into that correctly. But, yeah. I don't know who that was. But you're a 4-man Yunjin squad with 2 very similar names. So I'm gonna assume this is a friend squad. Perhaps this person had an issue with a disconnect. What the hell is this bot doing? Okay. That's fine. That works for me. Yeah. I'm alright with that. Hello, madam. I'm gonna go over here and hook this person over here, if you don't mind. Real quick. Not quite death hook, but that's okay. And then we'll smack you all with a bit of... Whoa! That increased terror radius size that we get with a shock is quite impressive. And, again, getting, like, one of the best maps for this killer? Helps out immensely. Hello! I heard you screaming through the wall. Up you go, onto a hook, and I will say goodbye to you all. Ooh, say hello to the entity. Ba-boom! There she goes. And again, like, even though this build doesn't have a whole lot of regression, Doctor's passive presence has been been stacking up quite nicely for us, actually. Even if this build's entire idea is just, hey, what is the maximum number of stacks of everything that you can get in this game? And, well, by golly, by George, I believe we found it. I think we found the answer. And we get the Yunjin bot, too. How nice. Yeah, I can smack that ass spin in a circle. I wonder... I have a feeling... There were 2 people... Oh, Yunjin bot had Unbreakable. Doesn't matter. Let's prevent that from being used any further. And away you go. I wonder if the Yunjin the first time around just was like upset by the game's state or something? I have no idea. Also, that person's above me, but I didn't see any bubble. No scream bubble for me. Pallet's already gone. I broke that one earlier. And then there were 2 to hunt down. We do have a lot of stacks available to us. Oh wait, I just saw that illusory doctor down there. That actually gives us information as to where this person is. Means that she's over here somewhere. Ooh. Oh, that gen. Okay. I can kick this open and then go upstairs for that gen then. She's not on it anymore. Damn. Break this wall open. Oh, she's gone. She's already left. Let's kick it again. More undone value. Wow, blocks it for 3 seconds. It goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. What a great perk. What a fantastic perk. Emphasis on the ass. This perk sucks. Ooh, you do not camp the pallets against the doctor, because you will get smacked for it. I only lose 2 stacks off of that, so that's pretty good. I gotta say, pretty decent trade for me. Yo, how we feeling? Yeah, no, is that... Alright, see you later. Have a good one. I'm gonna put this person up on a hook. See if I can chase this person down. Anyway, I was mentioning this earlier, because I know this game's just kind of wrapping up now. But, how dare you? She just giving up? Yeah. I mentioned this earlier in the video that I didn't record, but now that we're at the end of this game, I think, it's, you know, we're in a spot now where I'm gonna have to go for a name change on YouTube, which I know that people who have been, like, longtime fans of the channel are all like, oh my god, May, another name change, how freaking dare you. But really, like, the problem that I'm gonna run into, I can already tell in the future, is sponsorships and, like, what's the other thing? Being able to actually continue using the character, because I'm worried that Nintendo will copyright strike my ass for being literally named after a Pokemon. So the new username that I'm going to be working with going forward will be Shiny Cat May. At the very start of the video, I showcased my profile picture and ref sheet. I know that people skip over the intro. People also don't usually stay around for the end of the third game as well. But, in that, you know, wanting to... Oh, wait, there's not a window here. It's on the upstairs. Nice. Very good. Yeah. In that, just, like, utilizing my name, and then... Wow, that's fun. That's fine. Wow. Really? I don't get that either. That's very surprising. It was actually a good spin. And she leaves. She's actually going to get hatched now because of that whiff that I made. See if I can beat her over here. Yes, I can. There we are. Anyway, so with that name change, it's going to be coming. I got emotes on the way. I got a new profile picture. I got a whole bunch of stuff lined up for that to then make it so that I transition into a different persona, so to speak. And yeah, that's all I wanted to let you guys know. I also stream on Twitch. I have a Twitter. I have a Blue Sky. I have a Discord. All those sort of things if you want to catch me in other locations. We got to leave it for the end here so that y'all can... check those out if you feel so inclined. They're always linked in the description, but I know that people don't usually read the description. So now you have a reason to read the description. At any rate, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.